Hiya, this is a video response to one of my subscribers by the name of Dr. Sarge MD. It will be focused on my previous build with a few changes, but using the Scepter on my main hand this time. So if you have not viewed my previous tutorial on the core Elementalist, please do so first. The link will be in the description below. In this video, I will be using the Scepter on my main hand of course, and the Dagger as my offhand. Well, honestly, Scepter isn't my regular weapon, and I won't be going through the entire patch note to save you from the boredom. But one particular change caught my eye: the second skill on fire, where it drops this big fire tooth on your target, now follows your target. This will affect your positioning when you're trying to do a might combo using the fourth skill on the fire dagger. Make sure your fire field is cast where the fire tooth will land on, depending on your enemy movement. So let's go through the weapon skills for the Scepter Dagger. First skill on Fire Scepter would be auto attack, as well as any skill on the first slot. It causes a stack of burning per cast on your target. Scepter auto attack is good against enemies who tend to reflect your projectiles, except for the first skill on Water Scepter, as that one is a projectile. The second skill on Fire Scepter will be the Fire Tooth skill I was talking about earlier. It is a blast finisher, so you could use that for a combo such as Fire Combo using a fire field, such as the fourth skill on Fire Dagger. The third skill on Fire Scepter is also a blast finisher and could be used for the same purpose. Be sure that your blast finishers are cast with the effect within the fire field, as well as positioning yourself within range of the combo. Lastly, on fire, the fifth skill on the Fire Dagger deals more damage to enemies which are already burning. The first skill on the Water Scepter shoots projectiles. Not my favorite, since some bosses do reflect projectiles. Second skill causes a shield effect on your enemies. This is a precursor for the third skill, which will do more damage to shield enemies. However, water isn't the best for damage, and it's not too important. The fourth skill on the Water Dagger is a Frost Aura. With my build again in the description below, will give you some protection. Transmuting the aura by using it again will heal you. The last skill on the Water Dagger cleanses conditions from you and also heals you. Next up will be the Air Scepter. Its auto attack shoots a lightning beam. One of my favorites since it's a range auto attack, so you don't have to worry about bosses who will reflect projectiles. Second skill will cause 5 stacks of vulnerability, lasting about 10 seconds, and that will be a precursor to using the third skill, which would further weaken foes who are already vulnerable. Weakened foes do 50% less damage to you. The fourth skill on Air Dagger is a long-range movement skill which sends you to your target. Be sure to retarget something else if your intention is to flee from your main target. The last skill on Air Dagger is a strong crowd control skill. Be sure to position yourself near the enemy before doing so. Lastly, we have the Earth skills. This build is focused on condition damage, and you might want to stay longer on this attunement for regular bleed damage to your enemy. My favorite part about Scepter is that the second skill gives you an amazing 30 seconds of additional toughness, so I would keep it going and not transmute it as much as I can. Transmuting this skill will inflict 5 stacks of bleeding for 12 seconds on your enemy. However, these are projectiles and and be sure not to cast it in a way that will be reflected back at you, or that it could hurt you pretty much. The third skill on Earth Scepter isn't too amazing for me in PvE, since blindness and cripple doesn't do much for bosses. The fourth skill on Earth Dagger is a strong crowd control skill, and the last one is a powerful bleed AoE skill. However, its cast time is 2 seconds, and you'll want to find a good window of opportunity to cast it in the middle of your fight. Now, on to the demonstration of this build.